Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from Miami. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes one defender. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And this is going to be cut in the end zone. Love the aggressiveness here. They're already up 8-0. Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Wilson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
That's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
The Browns are lined up to punt. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
On first down, they'll run. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Ward off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the road. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins grow their lead to 14-0. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for two.
The Dolphins are laying
Pass play coming here. And he secures it in the end zone, so their lead grows to 16-zip. Well, they really have this defense on its heels, Brock. Still the opening half, but a couple of touchdowns now, and a perfect 2 for 2 on two-point tries.
Yeah, this defense, they're picking up the scraps. They're not doing anything well. This offense, though, they sure are. Scoring touchdowns and then two-point conversions to top it off. You know, part of the reason you don't see this a lot, Kate, is you only have so many two-point plays in the arsenal, and they're using them here very early.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Wilson with the return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Set! Blue 60!
Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down, Browns.
Set!
They send a receiver in motion right. First down carry for Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And they bring him down around the 34. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford from the gun. They'll make a bid for it. Stafford is hit. The ball is out. And the Dolphins got it. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 16-0 our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They got it off that fumble recovery to end the first. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen on the punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Browns at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Now Stafford again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He has it at the 13. Juke the defender.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. This is Cooper working the left side. He hurdles past him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, They will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
That's good.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
21-yard
Ready?
line.
First and 10 here. Ward. Buying some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. T. Higgins the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want to here.
The Dolphins are
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Look 60.
Stafford now against a blitz. Wilson on the slant. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 37.
From the 37. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Stafford is hit. The ball is out. And it looks like the Dolphins have it.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
The Dolphins and receiver Amari Cooper making their way back out. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Ward. Flush down out to his left. Caught just shy of the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go, go.
Now Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Again, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
The Dolphins are
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter him moving forward.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Escapes a defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready?
First down throw here for Ward. This will be caught by Cooper. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Play action on first down. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Vacates quickly left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The call comes in from Mike McDaniel. They want 2 here. Again, Ward going to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Wilson with the return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Zephyr. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. And on third down, Dolphins coming out in a dime, expecting a pass. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action now for Stafford. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Stafford now on second and 10. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throw on third down. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
And the Browns first down.
Lady!
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this third down. Stafford from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now on comes the Wizard of Boz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes out a one-stop. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. Keeps it moving. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead on the final play of the third. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, kid, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Rolling out to his left. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2.
46, Browns 3.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. Look behind. Look 50.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, kid, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Lady.
Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Browns hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, here's Stafford. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team on the field. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Dolphins and T. Higgins back in possession here. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the field. It's Cooper. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready? Check, check.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Here we go, check.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dolphins are running them out of the building. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it! Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. And I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns getting their offense out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
This option play now on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Blue 60!
One final shot here. Look at the sideline. That's Coleman. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your rewards?